Okay, welcome back to Last Media Production, and today I'll be teaching you how to synchronize two camera footage together and external audio using PluralEyes 4. Yeah, PluralEyes 4. Maybe you are into filmmaking, you shoot your movie with two camera or three or more, and you record your audio externally, because most movie sets audio is being recorded by an audio recordist. So the audio is being separated from the camera. So during post-production, you mix the two together during post-production and you cut the scenes to make a good cinema scene. So today I'll be teaching you how you are going to achieve that using PluralEyes 4. If you are syncing your two camera footage together and the external audio using PluralEyes 4, it make your job easier, it make your job neat and well organized. You will be able to get accurate audio and lip syncing during your post-production. So without wasting much of your time, so let's dive into the tutorial. So for today, I've already separated a particular scene that I'll be using for this tutorial. So right now, let's dive in. Okay. So here you can see the folder 1 is cam 1. As you can see it's cam 1. So we have the medium shot and one CU on the male character. And on the cam 2, we have the wide angle shot or long shot, and we have the CU on the female character. So, and here we have the audio. You can see we have the audio here. So now this is what we are going to do. So if you look at this footage very well, this will tell you that this movie scene is shot twice. We have two takes in this movie shot. In the first take, we have the wide angle shot and the medium shot here. That's the first take. And the second take, we have both CU of the male character and CU of the female character. So if you understand this very clearly, you will make it easy for yourself to understand what you are cutting when you get to Adobe Premiere Pro. So right now, don't let me waste much of your time. Let's sync this footage together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this two footage and drag it down to PluralEyes 4. You drop it. So go back to the folder, go to the second cam, you highlight the two, you drop it right here. And now what you want to do is you go to the audio, you locate where your audio is. This is the two audio. You highlight the two and you drag it down into PluralEyes. Now you can see preparing media to synchronize. So you allow this to finish, and when this finish, it will stop counting the percentage. And what you want to do next is to hit the synchronize button right here. Once you click the synchronize button, you see the magic. Right now, you can see both the cam 1, cam 2, and this audio sync together. This cam 2 here, cam 1 and cam 2, and this audio sync together. You can see the media what's it called, the timeline here is camera 1, camera 2, and audio recorder 1. So in this camera 1 we have 2 clips, in this camera 2 we have 2 clips, and in this audio recorder 1 we have 2 clips. And you can see right here, you can see that everything is synchronized. Now what you want to do next is export this synchronized document for you to use it on your Premiere Pro, for you to use it on your Adobe Premiere Pro. So what you want to do is to come here and click export timeline. When you click on this export timeline, now what you want to do is, if you have some footage that is not synchronized, if you check this is telling you that you are going to move all the unsynchronized clips and audio to the end, while the synchronized one will be at the front. But if you uncheck it, the unsynchronized one will be at their spot. That is, maybe if you record 10 footage and from 1 to 6 synchronized with the audio, and 7 and 8 did not synchronize, while 9 and 10 synchronize. So for instead of it to move 7 and 8 to the end, it will leave it at the middle. So you will know where you want to work on those footage that is not synchronized. So for this tutorial, for this particular one, we don't need this because all our footage is synchronized. So now what you want to do next is to click on save to file. Now this is where you choose the destination of where you want this particular project to save. This is where you choose and name your project. By default, it's going to go to the PluralEyes document, but you are going to choose where you want your footage to be, where you want your project to. So I'm going to save it in this particular folder I'm using for this tutorial to make it very, very easy for us. So we are going to name this PluralEye. So, and I'm going to hit the save button. You can see, let me go back there. You can see that it is saved in Premiere Pro file. So you don't need to do anything. You just need to open Premiere Pro and import this particular project file, and you are going to see the magic. Just wait. Let's save it. Let's save it. Export. Boom. And that is it. You can see it right here. It is saved in Premiere Pro format. So right now what we are going to do next is that we are going to open Adobe Premiere Pro, and we are going to see how this is on Adobe Premiere Pro. We are going to see how the wide angle and the medium shot and the audio together, the two CU, the female and the male character together. So when you are cutting, it will be very, very easy for you to cut. So right now, let me open Adobe Premiere Pro. Let me open Adobe Premiere Pro. It's loading. After this, I'm going to show you how you can do the same thing if you have event that you want to synchronize. Maybe you have a wedding event that you captured with 2 cameras and you recorded the audio with a mixer through the mixer in the event, or maybe there's a particular artist that came there to sing and you want to you recorded the audio separately, or audio is being sent to you for you to use it for the post-production of the event. I'm going to show you how you can do that too in this tutorial. So now we are here in Premiere Pro, and let me save this to the same folder so that everything is going to be clear to us. Let me save it to the same folder. Okay, LMP. So one of the things I do when I'm working on a particular project is that I create a folder in the main folder where I have my footage and audio, and I name it project file. Project file. Now this is the folder I'm going to choose to save my project. So once you do your project like this, all the autosave your project will be saved in this particular folder. So when you have issue with any of the project file, you can easily go into this project file folder and search for the autosave and look for the one that is most recent to recover your job. So if you just create a project name here without choosing a proper location and a folder, your job might not be in a safe side. Your job might not be in a safe side. So you have to be very, very careful on how you organize your job. So right now we are going to give this PluralEye. Okay, and I'm going to click on create. So now we have created our project. So what I want to do now is I want to import the footage that we synchronize, which is this. You can drag it down into your Premiere Pro or double click on this place to import, and you can see open project. So now this is it. You can see the magic. So we have here camera 1, camera 2, audio recorder 1. And this is the main synchronize folder. And this is it. You can see. This is the magic. This is the magic. So with this, it is very, very easy for you to cut and edit your video. It is very, very easy for you to cut and edit your video. So right now, this is the 2 footage. You can see here, this is the medium, and when you close this, you are going to have the long shot under. You can see. And right here, we have the CU on the both character. This is the male CU, and you close this, you have the female CU. So with this, it is very, very easy for you to cut your movie scene on Premiere Pro. Very, very easy. So you just need to mount the camera audio and go with the main audio that you have here. You can see. So that is that on that. So that is that on that. You can see. So that is how it is done. Easy peasy. So right now, let me move to the aspect of the event. How you synchronize 2 camera events together with an external audio. Okay, now so let's try this for an event. So now I have this event I covered some years back, and I see how the watch is right here. So I'm going to be using this for an instance, for an example. So I'm going to be using this for this tutorial. So right here we have the card 1, which is the cam 1 right here. So I'm going to highlight. I don't want this to be too long. I don't want it to take much of our time, but I'm going to try to make it short. Okay, let's drag this to our PluralEyes. So while that is going, so let's go to the card 2. Okay, we only have 53 footage here. So I'm going to highlight this as well. I'm going to drop it right here. So I'm going to go back to the folder, and I have sound here where the audio is. So you can see this is the audios that are being recorded for this event. So this audio is what we are going to be syncing together with this 2 camera footage. If you can see, we have 3 camera footage. But I don't want this tutorial to be too long, so I'm going to be using just 2 camera footage. So I'm going to highlight the audio as well. I'm going to drag it. So right now we are going to wait for these clips to be ready to synchronize. Okay, right now the clips are ready to synchronize. So right now, just going to click on synchronize, and we are going to wait for the magic to happen. So I'll be right back. I don't want to waste much of our time. Okay, so you can see now that these ones that you see on red means they are not synchronized. You can see. So the blue ones, this blue one, let me try to expand this so that you can get what I'm saying. You can see. So these ones are synchronized. This red aspect, these ones are not synchronized. So it means we only use one cam in this area. We only use one cam in this area, but the rest we use multiple camera. You can see this synchronize, this synchronize, this synchronize, synchronize, but this doesn't synchronize. This synchronize with the audio, this synchronize with the audio, this synchronize with the audio. So right now, what I want to do is I want to export this and show you the difference between moving the unsynchronized clips to the end and leaving it where it's supposed to be. So right now we are going to go with the option of not moving it to the end. Then we are going to re-export it again and move it to the end. So we are going to see the difference between the two when we get to the timeline on Adobe Premiere Pro. So right now I'm going to save this into the folder we've been working with. LMP, and I'm going to name this event and hit on save. Okay, now I'm going to export this again, and I'm going to click on this to move unsynchronize clips to the end. I'm going to click event, and I'm going to say event 1. I'm going to hit save and export. You see, so you can see the magic right here. You can see the unsynchronized footage has moved to the end, and the synchronized one has moved to the right and to the left. The unsynchronized one has moved to the right. So when we get to the timeline, the synchronized one will be in the front and unsynchronized one will be at the back. So let's go and open Adobe Premiere Pro and see how this will look exactly. So we don't need to save this. We open our Premiere Pro. So right here in our Premiere Pro, we are still going to use the same project name we are using, but we are going to create, okay, let's create another project. Let's close this project. Close project. Let's create a new one, new project, and let's name it event, and create. Don't forget we are saving the two in the same folder, So now we are going to import this. So let's import the first one, the one that we did not move the unsynchronized footage to the end. Let's open it and see how it looks on the timeline. Okay, so now you can see camera 1, camera 2, and these are all the audio folder that was created. You can see we separate the audio. Now you can see what I'm talking about. So these are the videos. So this is the one that is not synchronized. These are the one that is synchronized. You can see the one that is synchronized. You can see the difference here. You can see we have the band on stage and we have the people at the event. Because I don't want to play this because of the copyright issue of the artist, so I don't want to play this, but you can see what I'm trying to say. This aspect synchronized, but this aspect, the ones on red, did not synchronize. So if you did not push the unsynchronized footage to the end, this is what you have on your timeline. It will not be organized. Everything will look unkept and unorganized. Everything will look tattered. But if you push it to the end, it will be organized. The synchronized one will be the one at the front, and unsynchronized one will be the one at the back. So let's close this. Let's undo, and import the one we moved to the end, which is event 1, and see what we have on our timeline. Okay, and now you can see that these ones which are synchronized are the one at the front. You can see these ones are the one at the front, and the unsynchronized one, you can see everything is moved to the back here. So this is how you can synchronize your event, your movie, your musical video. Very easy to synchronize everything together. It is very easy to synchronize, and it's very easy. Once you know how to synchronize multiple footage together and the audio, it makes it easy for you to synchronize your work together and make your work very neat. Your job will be neat and to be accurate. The audio will not be faster than the footage will not be slower than the audio. Everything will look perfect. So thank you very much. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please do like, comment and share. Thank you. See you on the next tutorial.